Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons. Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons. Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons. Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons. Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons. Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepet.
The Beast of the East take center stage as the two teams which are leading the pack in Ballout Sports Season 2 collide in the main game of the scheduled triple header. XentroMall Rizal, the leader in the provincial division, will square off with its counterpart in the NCR division as both squads will try to create separation from their closest pursuers. More than boosting their chances for the playoffs, both teams are also looking for the bragging rights of being the #1 team in the tournament. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Nandito pa rin po tayo sa Marikina Sports Center at kami pa rin po ang inyong makakasama sa huling larong ito ngayong gabi. Ako po si Nico Wahe at kasama sa aking tabi si Coach Mike Perez. Coach, good evening.
Good evening. Maganda ka pa sa evening, Nico.
Ayan, speaking of maganda, eto na ang naggaganda ang team standings natin. Updated na to after that second game para sa NCR Division. Ito nga ang Marikina Shoelanders na maglalaro ngayon. Wanted to protect this 5-2 standing at kasunod nila ang strong group UMAC with 4-3 standing. Kasunod nila Magic 7 RPBY, natalo po kanina, 3-4 na ang kanilang kartada. Sumunod ang AMA Online Education Kings with 2-4 standing at ang Novaliches Game Changer Warriors with 2-4. At sa atin namang Provincial Division, nangunguna ang maglalaro rin ngayong gabing ito, Golden Coolers with 5-1 standing. Sumunod naman ang Kalos PH, the third floor na may 5-3. Sumunod ang 1-4 BF, 4-3. At ang Philippine Navy Sea Lions, nakakapanalo lang kanina na may 3-4 standing. At ang huli ay ang Antipolo Cashewnats na may 1-6 standing. Ito nga nakikita natin, XentroMall Golden Coolers versus Marikina Shoelanders. Coach, kung maganda magiging takbo nila up until the end of the elimination, we could see a finals preview tonight.
Well, hopefully, but I think the other teams don't think that way because they feel that they got a shot on whoever's number one. The only thing that's going to be definite here is that if you're the top team, you get to advance into the division finals. But that doesn't mean you end up as the champs of this season's Ballout.
Let's talk about muna itong XentroMall Golden Coolers, Coach Mike. Kayang-kaya ba nila itong Marikina Shoelanders?
Well, the thing that's doing well para dito sa dalawang teams, both teams are riding high on a win. When you talk about the XentroMall Rizal Golden Coolers, they're 5-1, coming off an 89-85 win versus M7. And the players to watch here would be Troy Malilin. He's got a double-double in the last game. 13-10, 3 assists to go with 4 blocks. Just magnificent numbers there for Troy. And he got help. Yeah, he got help from Edgar Charos with 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 6 out of 10 from the field. Sometimes you need that Robin if you're the Batman of the team.
Siyempre, nandito tayo sa Marikina Shoelanders home court. At ito ba?
Right.
Makakatulong ba itong 6-man ng Marikina Shoelander para makakuha ng isa pang panalo sa torneyong ito?
Well, I think I know a lot about my friends coming from Marikina, and they did come here to support their home team. And Marikina Shoelanders, of course, again, just like XentroMall, they came up with a win on their last game against AMA where we saw James Martinez coming up with a triple-double. That's just something that everybody was historic for Ballout. But in terms of the key players that we're going to look at in this match for Marikina Shoelanders, you've got Jason Opiso also coming up with a double-double, 18 points, 17 rebounds, 6 assists, going for 6 out of 10 from the field. Talk about efficiency, and 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. And of course, he's got a backup. He's helping him out. A guy who's been a marked man here in Marikina. Sniper, 3-point shooter. You can't mention Eloy Tan if you're from Marikina. Eloy Tan, 14 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, going 6 out of 9 from the field. This guy's a sniper. You wait for him to wax hot later in the game, and who knows, could be the telling personality in this match between the two top teams.
Maraming salamat for that, Coach Mike. At syempre, eto na ang ating Battle of Division Leaders. Let's turn it over to our venue announcer.
Before we start our ball game, we would like to greet a happy birthday to our first assistant of finance, Coach Nino Orias Batiga.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
To our birthday boy, Coach Nino Orias Matigna. And once again, a pleasant evening to everyone, and we're still here at the Marikina Sports Center. And this is our main game for the Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Passion, Purpose, Integrity Season 2 Founders Cup. And now it's time to meet the starters, beginning with the XentroMall Golden Coolers. Power forward number 14, Troy Malilin. Forward number 16, Patrick Aquino. Coming at point guard number 11, Edgar Charcos. Under guard number 20, Jordan Rios. And at center number 6, King Rodney Fuentes. The XentroMall Golden Coolers head coach is Jonathan Banal. Assistant coaches is Don Uro, Dexter Rosales, James Ongpin, Wailon Nibaten, and Daniel Vasquez. And now, here are the starters for the Marikina Shoelanders. Starting center number 12, Marvin Jalisho. Coming at guard number 22, R.R. Casajeros. Point guard number 6, Eloy Tan. Forward number 8, Teo Timajo. And at power forward number 17, Jason Opiso. Marikina Shoelanders head coach is Raisel Castro, assisted by E.J. Devesa.
Here we go for our final game for today. It's going to be Marikina Shoelanders, the home team, versus the XentroMall Golden Coolers. It's going to be a battle of division leaders. Kami pa rin po inyong mga kasama, Nico Wahe, and right beside me, my pleasure, Coach Mike Perez, ang ating analyst for today. At ito nga, makikita muna natin ang ating first 5 sa magkabilang team para sa XentroMall Golden Coolers. Si Edgar Charcos, Jordan Rios, Rodney Fuentes, Troy Malilin at si Patrick Aquino. Para naman sa Marikina, si Eloy Tan, Raymond Casajeros, Marvin Joricio, Jason Opiso at Deo Timajo. As we see now, the first possession para rito sa XentroMall. Foul agad ang naitawag sa Marikina Shoelanders. Coach, good evening.
Good evening, and kitang-kita natin from the very first possession pa lang, talagang bakbakan na to hanggang dulo. Kaya kung nanonood kayo, do stick around. This is gonna be a battle of the top guns of Ballout this season. And you know, looking at Troy Malilin, former NCAA Juniors MVP, moved into Ateneo, I believe, played there. And he's really one of the guys that helped build, you know, the run that this team has done here in the Ballout. Like what I told you last game, 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. What more can you ask for?
At syempre, ang tutulong sa Marikina Shoelanders na mapatahimik itong si Troy Malilin is the crowd today. We have a good crowd for our third game. Hindi puno, pero marami kumpara sa ibang mga laro. As Troy Malilin will have this free throw, the second throw miss. Scrambling agad sa bola, but Marikina able to secure the ball. Casajeros going all the way against Troy Malilin is good.
You can immediately tell this is going to be a high-octane game. Both teams want to run, get on the open floor, and they do have the manpower to do that.
As Marikina Shoelanders tries na makuha ang bola doon sa XentroMall, pero Centro able to secure the ball. Aquino, pass to Malilin from the top, and Charcos asking for the ball. Charcos going all the way inside. Wala, pero rebound ni Rios, pero nawala ron, Coach.
And here, this guy, Eloy Tan's been a favorite of the homegrown players here in Marikina. And this guy's a pure shooter. Always will get into those threes from outside.
Pero magmimintis muna si Eloy Tan on that first attempt. At ito naman, may nama sa ilalim. Nitong si, ano pangalan nito? Si Fuentes.
Yep.
Maagang mamaan to, Coach Mike.
Yep, and Fuentes really trying to get inside, and with Troy Malilin inside the paint as well as the duo to guard that shaded area. There's really a lot of space and activity between these two, especially as you have Jordan Rios on the floor with them. Jordan's been excellent in terms of playing both the point, can go wing, can even go to as much as the 3 spot with that high leaping ability, which we just saw right there.
Coach, magang adjustment para rito sa Marikina. Inilabas si Junicio. Ito, ipinasok ang kanilang isa pang player, big man, si Atabay. Eloy Tan with the ball. Gives it to Atabay. Now Casajeros. Curls. Timaho going all the way.
Just pure execution there for Marikina. Try to get to that solo spot where you have a wing and a postman doing their action, and curl from the other end. That's where that opportunity came in. And Timaho right here with the free throws awarded extra for that made layup shot.
Coach Mike, both teams are trying to solidify their grip dito sa number 1 spot. Kasi nga naman, mas madali ang buhay kapag ikaw ang numero 1. Coach
Exactly.
Mike. As Eloy Tan misses that looper, tatakbo na itong XentroMall. Hindi natanganan ng bola. And they will have a turnover there. Press agad dito. Parang yung labang kanina, second game. Early minutes, press agad. Timaho going to Atabay. And now Eloy Tan against Charcos, but opted to pass it to Casajeros. And now Piso, their best player last game, is good.
They got it to the post. Weak side action, staggered screen on the other end for Eloy Tan. You got to cover all those options if you're XentroMall.
Tumatakbo si Malilin.
What a block!
By Atabay. Tumatakbo na itong Marikina, going all the way. But taps it in ni Atabay.
Wow, end-to-end action here for Atabay. Playing defense and putting that tip in.
Talagang ibe-bless ka ng opensa kapag masipag ka sa depensa, Coach Mike.
Exactly.
As Malilin looking to score, and now Aquino with a spin. Huminto. There's a jumper by Fuentes. Pero out of bounds. Sa itaas.
Well, King Rodney Fuentes had the right thing in mind. He got that ball on the elbow, able to make that shot. But he just couldn't get that to fall in. But he shot that within that area of range of his.
Big pick by Opiso. On Timaho. Ito na si Casajeros. Higit na. But there's a foul na pinito ng ating mga referee laban dito kay Patrick Aquino.
And right here, when you look at these two teams, there's no wonder really how come these two teams are the top teams right now in Ballout season. You could see the patience in execution, going to their offenses, going to their defensive strategies, and just opening up everything. Right there, you saw Casajeros driving, and immediately Atabay went to that short corner to clear out that space for that layup by Casajeros. I mean, yung ibang players ang gagawin nun, pipilitin na kukunin yung bola. But, you know, he just spaced out and allowed Casajeros to get that point inside.
Casajeros there misses the first free throw. Etong pangalawa, malay naman natin. Good for Casajeros. Si Raymond Casajeros. Eto rin, nag-apply na rin ng press ang Marikina Shoelanders. Dapat higpit ang sapatos nito.
Yep. I feel they're going to that press every time on a made free throw. Speaking of itong Marikina.
Malilin. Pass to number 20, that's Rios. There's a steal. Atabay. Medyo malakas ang dribble. Piso with a jumper, pero Atabay nakakuha pa rin itong Marikina Shoelanders. Fires from the tree. Wala pa rin doon si Timaho. Pero tinawagan ng foul. I think that's on Malilin.
Very unselfish basketball here by Marikina Shoelanders. Casajeros got a shot. He gave it up. We call that a hockey pass to Timaho on the other end. He missed it, but he shot it when he's free. And you love that players, you know, defaulting to other players who have better opportunities to shoot.
As we see Felipe Chavez ay
Oh, yeah.
nasa labanan nito. Wala na siyang mask. Hindi pa ito na-operahan, Coach. Bali ang ilong nito. Tingnan natin kung hindi matatamaan. As Charcos loses the ball at mananatili ang bola dito sa XentroMall Golden Coolers, Rizal.
Yeah, Nico, you just love to see players progress over the years, especially with when that pandemic hit. And this guy, Felipe Chavez, is a guy that I covered, a very young kid back in the days on CBA. And right now, I'm just happy to see him playing this level of basketball. I know he's got a lot of talent in him.
As he finds Tolentino all alone, pero sabi niya saglit lang. Opiso with the ball against Malilin. This is going to be a good matchup. Best player versus best player. Pero sinwing muna ang bola dito kay Atabay sa kabila. Casajeros with a cut! And the basket para rito kay Raymond Casajeros.
You know that movement was coming. Every time you see that post guy go out of that post area and that low back to clear that spot for that stagger screen coming from the opposite side. I mean, if you're a fan of basketball, you just love to see that action in a basketball game.
Sabi nga, Coach, sa mga barabarang kay, kumat ka lang, papasahan kita.
Yep.
Ganon ang nangyari kay Raymond Casajeros.
Yeah, I think the difference is they're doing it intentionally. Hindi yun yung nagkataon lang na nakita niya.
Yes.
You know, they're doing it intentionally na every time na ganito yung mangyari, this is how we're going to counter that defense.
Systematic, kumbaga, Coach.
Yeah,
As
exactly.
Casajeros completes that N1. 12-2 ang score natin. Medyo nahihirapan ang XentroMall Golden Coolers Rizal
Yeah.
na maka-field goal sa laban nito. 5 minutes and 23 seconds. And Marikina, you'll see them applying press against dito sa XentroMall Golden Coolers.
But that defense is really all over the place when you talk about Marikina. Oh, good split there.
Charcos. Back to De La Rosa. Wala ron.
Oh, good
nakuha.
steal.
Mali ang pasa ni Atabay.
Well, Jonas Tibayan making good on that steal.
Papaguran yata ang laban dito, Coach. Press versus press.
And so far, it's been the bigs of XentroMall that's scoring for them.
Opiso with the ball against Troy. No, that's... si Tibayan. Sir Robin misses on the jumper. 12-4 po ang score natin. Ito na naman, counter press para rito sa Marikina. Walang kapaguran. Abuda against Kyle Tolentino. Barely crosses the line. Charcos!
Oh, what a move!
Sinausaw ba ni Edgar Charcos ang bola?
Oh, and Charcos in their last game, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, going 6 out of 10 from the field, showing us his value.
Si Chavez, gusto rin. Pero pinasa muna sa labas, Mintis doon. Opiso gets that offensive rebound and Chavez secures it. Si Tolentino. Pinabantayan ni De La Rosa. Tolentino, narinig ang pito. Tumira doon, pero tingnan natin. Two free throws now. Able to sell that goal, Coach Mike.
Yep. And Kyle Tolentino averaging 19 points per game, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And just the presence of mind to hear that whistle go, you gotta make an attempt for that shot.
But he misses on that first throw. And he sinks the second one para rito kay Kyle Tolentino na wala sa laro nung huling nilang laban. Nitong Marikina, laban naman dito sa AMA. May prior commitment din itong si Kyle Tolentino. And there's a steal there again by Marikina, Atabay and Chavez. Saglit muna, but Opiso. Hindi, binalik kay Chavez from the corner. Wala doon. Atabay nakikipaglaban sa tatlong puti. And now Charcos. 2-on-2 ang laro natin. Charcos with the basket.
Wow.
And the foul.
There's just no quit on this guy, Charcos. Even through traffic, trying to finish against the bigs.
Three minutes and 25 seconds remaining bago pa tayo magkainitan. Uminit ang ating laban. Magpasalamat muna tayo sa ating sponsors, Cocogen Insurance, MDC Sports, Kalos PH Sportswear, Motolite, Chachago, Details Avenues, Nazi Hair, at L&J Spa.
And if you're Coach Jonathan Banal, you really would love to see Charcos flourish again in this game. Much needed, especially against a top team like Marikina.
Robin with the ball. Back to Atabay. Binabantayan ni Gob. Tolentino against De La Rosa for 3 minutes done. Battling for rebound. And now Charcos able to secure it. Hinahanap sa kabila.
Good find.
Itong si De La Rosa. 3!
Good find. That's the way basketball's played nowadays. If you see that guard running, you gotta space out to the corners and make those attempts.
It's a 9-0 run para rito sa XentroMall Golden Coolers. They are back here in the game, 13-11. As Marikina misses another one on that possession. Charcos against Chavez. Tutibayan fires from
Looks
the tree.
good. No.
On the line, coach.
Yeah, on line, right.
Ito naman si Tolentino, tumatakbo. Sinalubong ni De La Rosa. Foul mo na ron. Blocking foul ang tinawag dito kay De La Rosa na kapatid ni Rome De La Rosa na naglalaro para sa Magnolia Hotshots. Timplados na yata.
Uh-huh.
Third generation na yan.
Yup, and you know, but players coming from these genes of previous players really have that in them. And like what I said, similar to Basti Luxin, who played excellent kanina, going 100% from the field, shooting 3 out of 3 from the field and 1 out of 1 from the free throw. You really just want to be able to make your own mark in the basketball landscape here in the country.
I think that's the best game this season para kay Basti
Right, I agree.
Luxin kanina.
I agree. And
Yes.
how we wish we could have seen him play some more minutes
Yes.
earlier. Yeah.
As Kyle Tolentino sinks the free throw, ito na naman ang press nitong Marikina Shoelanders. Mabe-break ba itong XentroMall? Yes.
I think they figured it out already how to solve that press.
Hinahanap itong si Tibayan. 10 seconds to shoot para dito sa XentroMall. Nakita si Capobres going all the way, but Atabay was there. Able to change the shot, and Tolentino. Ang lalaki ng mga hakbang.
Talk about those strides coming from the half court. That took roughly about 2.5, I guess, to get to the lane.
Parang katumbas ng 4 kong hakbang yung coach.
Yep. Eh, ikaw naman kasi baby steps kay.
Siyempre baby face eh.
Yun. Ganun lang gusto mo kwentuhan.
Ito naman si Pido, sabi niya, hindi ko ibe-baby ang bolan to.
Well, Pido, we know this guy can do those finishes inside the lane, especially if you got that spot open for him.
17-13 ang score natin with 1 minute and 25 seconds. Mabilis ang laro natin. Kyle Tolentino fires pero misses.
Kyle trying to get into a rhythm now.
Barres gets that offensive rebound. Robin with the ball. 6 seconds to shoot to Atabay. Wala doon. Ang tawag, out of bounds, and the ball will stay dito sa Marikina Shoelanders.
Robin making a good case for how difficult it is really to check a lefty. You saw that earlier, nasa kaliwa siya, nasa right side siya ng floor, pero drive siya papuntang kanan. No? And he can also drive going left. Ganun kahirap bantayan yung kaliwete. That's why a lot of coaches would love to have lefties on their floor. As you see Kyle here.
Misses again on that free throw attempt. Tatakbo si Pido, kasama. Pero si Barres able to change a shot. Pero si Pido hindi sumuko doon, Coach Mike.
And Pido really just willing to mix it up underneath.
Parang nagkaroon akong renewed energy para sa third game. Ang sarap nung giniling na hatid ng Pepetons eh.
Mukhang nasarapan rin si Dionisio dun sa 3 points na yon.
Kala ko sa giniling. Sila rin pala meron.
Oo nga, meron din eh. No?
As Are looking for Gob sa corner. Hinahanap si Pido.
Yeah, Bob used to play for Lazal back in the day.
Banging big Pido. Able to get the shot and the foul. And one opportunity para dito kay Pido.
And you see Coach Rachel Castro talking to Barres, telling him you gotta stay in front. Once you get his shoulder lands on your chest, you get beat. That's it.
As we see at the line, going for his bonus, si Jeric Pido. Hindi naman ito ano ni Pido Arancho.
And then, sana all going for their bonus. No?
Tapos na Christmas,
Tapos
coach.
naman. Ilang buwan pa pala yun.
Tolentino, 8 seconds to shoot sa ating game clock. Tolentino fakes.
Wow, what a
Fires.
job. What a job.
Wala muna. At mauubos na po ang ating oras at the end of the first quarter. Lamang po Marikina Shoelanders 20-18 ng XentroMall Golden Coolers. Magbabalik pa kami. 3 quarter pa to.
Mike and Nico earlier got a chance to have a little chat with both coaches. Sinabi ni Marikina coach Rizal Castro that this is indeed a very good matchup for them because he would be able to gauge the strength and weaknesses of his players. Lalo na this will be the same XentroMall team they'll be facing in the MPBL. At masusubukan din ang character ng kanyang mga players given that majority of his players na nasa lineup right now are new to the team. Para naman sa panig ng XentroMall Central Coolers, sinabi ni Coach Jonathan Bandanal that he's expecting Marikina to do a lot of running to make up for the disadvantage sa height ng Marikina. Wala naman silang special preparations for this game, but as long as they stick to the game plan, they might be able to sneak in a win against the home team. Guys, back to you.
You heard there a report from Tina Maralit, our courtside reporter for this third game. And syempre, pasalamat tayo sa ating 2 games na courtside reporter na si Daniel Laguardia. At si Tina naman ang maririnig natin at courtside as we are back here for our second quarter. Lamang pa rin po ang Marikina Shoelanders 20-18. And Bares pass the ball sa gilid. Mintis doon. And XentroMall Golden Coolers will get that ball, Coach Mike.
Yeah, and when you see here the duo of Eloy Tan and coupled with Kyle Tolentino, sobrang firepower niyang dalawang yan. Of course, the Letran Knight in Kyle would really be there to show his skills and talent. Speaking of the Marikina team.
Big pick there kay Tibayan. Tumaob si Bares. But Bares able to secure the ball. At yun na, tumatakbo si John Ricio. Pero mintis doon. XentroMall Golden Coolers will get that ball. Sila naman ang tatakbo ngayon. Sabi niya, saglit lang. Sabi ni Pido. Eto na si Capobres going all the way for the layup. May foul muna ron. Bago pa mag-free throw si Capobres. Batiin muna natin at pasalamatan ang bumubuo ng ating Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2. Siyempre ang ating President, Coach Chris Bautista. Commissioner, Coach Joe Lipa. Deputy Commissioner Matt Calizar at ang Basketball Operations Head Ronald Magtulis, Assistant Basketball Operations Bert De La Rosa at ang ating Technical Head Noel Canya. Huwag natin kalimutan ang head ng ating production, Nori Uy. Kaibigan natin yan.
Ay, oo naman.
Capobres sa kanyang second free throw. Good doon. Tabla na po ang laban natin. Early here in the second quarter. As we see another press applying there by XentroMall. Mukhang hindi pa pagod. Eloy Tan with the ball. Pinasa rito. Kay Arenal. Bares fires. Wala ron. But Eloy Tan able to get that second chance. Pero turnover ang tatawagin.
That turnover was caused by Bares trying to bother the passing view of etong si Gob. Gob, of course, the former Lazal standout.
Eloy Tan against Pido. Pick by Arenal. Tan to Tolentino. Fires from the elbow. Wala pa rin para kay Kyle Tolentino, hindi nahuhulog, Coach Mike.
I think Kyle's gonna get his rhythm though. He's seen most of games like this where he's starting a bit slow. He did really good early on, but he's really just trying to catch his rhythm.
Alam natin, baka isa lang yan baka magsunod-sunod na itong si Kyle Tolentino.
At saka batang team ni Coach Bonitan yan. Hindi basta bibitaw yan sa mga larong katulad nito.
Barres kicks out to Eloytan but misses on the tree. And Gob able to get that rebound. Tatakbo itong Central Mall. And the tree was brought to you by Michael Are. Kala mo sponsor, Coach?
Yeah, good shot there by Are. XentroMall shooting really good from the field. 42%, 8 out of 19, 7 out of 27 for Marikina Shoelanders. They're really just getting more attempts when you talk about the Marikina team.
And they're now up in this game, 23-20. Nakasungkit pa ng foul ang Marikina Shoelanders.
Yeah, when you talk about field goal percentages, really mas efficient itong XentroMall, Rizal Golden Coolers, shooting about 50% from the two-point region, only 37% from for the Marikina Shoelanders.
Kanina ko pa iniisip, Coach, kung sino yung kaparehong laro nitong si Barres na lalabas muna. Ping Eximiniano, Coach.
Yep.
Ng FEU, no? Si
Yeah.
Ping, yeah. At ngayon naglalaro sa 3x3. Ganun na ganun. Maliksi, makulit. At kailangan mo yan sa isang team mo.
Yep. At masarap na magkaroon ng ganung player, lalo na sa defensive end.
Eloytan, pass to Gomez De Leaño. Yes, sir!
Instant offense there for Gomez De Leaño.
Hindi namang Gomez De Leaño yan kung hindi tumitira sa
Correct.
labas. Ito na. Nangaharos na ito Marikina Shoelanders. Tabla na naman po ang laban natin. Are, pinababa ang bola para rito sa XentroMall. Inagambala ng Marikina. Arenal. There's an offensive foul there called on Pasha.
Jerome caught there trying to pin down against Ryan Arenal. They had good on-ball defense actually on that spot, but it's the off-ball that really got them.
Press versus press talaga nangyayari ngayong first half, Coach Mike. At kung sinong mapapagod, titignan natin mamaya at the end of our game. As Eloytan has the ball against Eto steal. Oy!
That's a unsportsmanlike foul there.
Good eye there sa ating referee. Hinatak, wala pang nauuna dun sa kakampi niya.
A good turnaround here for XentroMall Rizal Golden Coolers, able to come back and get their bearings together and try to equalize this in the second quarter. At the rate that Marikina was starting, you feel na, you know, parang dire-diretso yung momentum nila. Buti na lang na-stop nila yung rhythm na yon itong Marikina.
Coach, I can see a familiar face here. Christian Bernardo, number 53, 53 para dito sa XentroMall Golden Coolers, who played for Adamson Soaring Falcons also. Yung mga panahon ni Coach Franz Pumaren sa Adamson, was able to get to the Final Four. Yung malaking tulong din ito para added body para sa XentroMall Golden Coolers.
And these player rosters for both teams really just packed with a lot of talent, a lot of potential. And you couple that with a system-based coach, that's going to be really good. And right there, 5-second violation. Not enough man movement on XentroMall to be able to get open guys on the floor.
Walang nagpipik para makawala yung receiver. No?
Everybody was thinking that the first option to go to the corner was always going to be open, but you have to have other options as well.
As we can see here, Marikina Shoelanders ay na-foul sa ilalim. Sinong tatawagan? Double zero. Si Are ang tinawagan doon ng foul. 6 minutes and 54 seconds remaining as Edgar Charcos will check back in. Pero tatawag muna ng timeout itong Marikina Shoelanders. Babalik po kami for more action.
Yan, meron tayong kasamang isang napakagandang fan ng Ballout dito ngayon, Mrs. Ana Banal. How are you enjoying the game so far? Kinakabahan ka ba? Dahil alam ko meron kang favorite person na nasa court ngayon eh.
Sobra pong kinakabahan pero syempre po all out support pa rin sa XentroMall Golden Coolers kasi po yung husband ko, siya po yung head coach ng XentroMall.
So meron ka bang gustong bigyan ng shoutout ngayon?
Hello po sa mga supporters ng XentroMall. Sana wag po kayong magsawa na supportan yung team. Yun lang po.
Yan. Thank you very much again, Miss Ana. Guys, back to you.
Maraming salamat, Tino Maralit. Yung segment na yan ang tinatawag na Ballout Shoutout. Kaya kung kayo ay nandito sa Marikina Sports Center, magpapansin na kayo sa ating courtside reporter para makabate at maka-shoutout sa ating online streaming as we are back here for our second quarter. 6 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. Lamang pa rin po ang XentroMall Golden Coolers laban dito sa Marikina Shoelanders as Timaho misses a 3-pointer there.
And you talk about family support,
Yes.
Nico. I mean, everybody's got husbands being supported here and boyfriends being supported. And of course, Coach Jonathan Banal, the head coach of Rizal Golden Coolers, and is the former head coach or the head coach of the Philippine Navy women's basketball team in the our WNBL, one of the premier women's basketball team here. Has worked behind Coach Yong Garcia, the Marinerong Filipino PBA D-League team. And of course, his dad is multi-title coach Koy Banal. Just a lot of basketball lineage even on the coaching staff.
Capobres with the ball. Picked by Pasha. Capobres.
Bad
Pinasa
pick up.
sa labas. Wala si Edgar Charcos. Medyo konting mga 5 inches taller pa.
Well, he had the right thing in mind, but then again, Charcos, I believe, was covered on the corner by Eloy Tan.
As we see Opiso for the jumper. Beautiful jumper pero...
Ooh.
Oy!
Player down on the floor.
Medyo
I believe that's Eloy Tan now.
na sahuran pero hindi naman sinasadya,
Yeah,
coach.
yeah. Nothing intentional on that last play.
Both players are aggressive lang to get that basketball. At dahil penalty ba? Penalty nga itong XentroMall Golden Coolers, and Eloy Tan will shoot 2 free throws.
And Eloy Tan, again, coming from a really good basketball family in Marikina. When you talk about this kid, I covered him as well in his early years in SCBA. Just a budding talent right now. Just very elated to see him play at this level, just like Felipe Chavez. This Tan family is a family of basketball players that really lives and eats hoops.
Parang gusto kong maging ganun.
Yeah, masarap ng ganun. No? You belong to a family that loves hoops, right?
Mahal ko basketball pero parang hindi ako mahal ng basketball. Eto si Banal. Mahal ng papa niya. And
Good.
mahal din siya ng basketball, Coach Mike.
Ang sarap nun, no? You're playing for your dad, no? Or you're playing for your uncle. You're playing for your, I just love it. Oh, what a move!
What a footwork there by Timaho. Deo Timaho. 26-25, XentroMall Coolers. Mintis doon, but Pasha gets that offensive rebound. Tatawagan ng foul. Dismayado.
And you can tell that this really is a statement game for both these top teams in each of the NCR and the provincial divisions, because they want to send the message. This is the only game in this tournament that they'd be able to meet them and send a message, hey, we beat you. Even if we face you here in the finals, we beat you. And we know that's going to be a psychological advantage to us over you.
Masarap nga naman isipin na tinalo namin kayo ng Elims.
Correct.
Kaya naman namin kayo pagdating ng playoffs sa
Correct.
Banal.
Oh, good shot there. Banal now, 5 straight points.
Cold-blooded off the bench.
A good setup there by XentroMall. Right now, they're up 4.
Ito ang medyo missing piece pa para dito sa Marikina. Felipe Chavez, hindi pa natin nararamdaman sa laban na ito. Opiso there. Now
wow.
Chavez inside. Medyo bitin doon as Charcos. Good idea with that pass pero masikip. And now Chavez against Charcos on the break. Charcos with a spin. Pass to Atabay. Muntik nang lumabas. As Pasha gets that ball, tumatakbo na naman ang XentroMall.
Coach Castro not loving that move by Felipe Chavez. He knew that he could have gotten a medium-range jumper right there, but tendencies really going for that spin every time he's inside the shaded area.
Nagulat siya, wala na siyang bantay pagkaangat niya, Coach Mike.
Yeah, tsaka natural movement kasi niya yun, spin
Eto sabi niya, hindi na kita ipapaya.
Right, must really talk about that spin. That hop going right is also one of the go-to moves of itong si Felipe Chavez.
As Marikina Shoelanders steals the ball. There's a foul there.
Coach Jonathan just livid at how that last scheme has been for XentroMall Rizal Coolers. They had the Marikina Shoelanders reeling, but now they woke him up. And you don't want that to happen, especially in a statement game like this.
Asling is angry at his big man. Big man, itong si Pasha,
Pasha,
at si
right.
Christian Bernardo.
Right.
Dala-dalawa daw sila ron, naging wala silang makuwang bola.
Right, and you know, you wake up Marikina and Coach Castro just brings in Kyle Tolentino, totally changes the dynamics here for the Marikina Shoelanders.
Lamang naman kasi sila, Coach, at ayaw nilang mahabol pa nitong Marikina Shoelanders. Ito, nababa nila sa dalawa pa ang kalamangan ng XentroMall Golden Coolers as Marikina will apply another trap here, but Charcos able to beat everyone. Charcos!
Oh, good
Mag-isa,
a
pero
block!
nandoon si Atabay. Kala mo, open ka na, sabi niya. It's a no.
That was a good screen though.
Sobrang haba lang talaga.
Yeah, set up by Bernardo.
Pero si Pasha, back to Bernardo.
Oh, that's a hold right there. Kyle knew it. He was getting overpowered by Aquino right there on the post, and he was one pass away.
Nagkabigayan doon, pero tinayo naman ni Atabay, si Pasha.
Well, you expect nothing less in a game such high octane and, you know, highly competitive as this one. I mean, you expect nothing else. The top 2 teams of each of the divisions trying to battle out with each other.
As Aquino sinks the first one sa free throw line para rito sa XentroMall. Coach, si Atabay, napakalaking contribution ang ginagawa niya in terms of defense. Hindi man siya maka-opensa ngayon, pero yung haba niya is really doing a good job para dito sa Marikina Shoelanders, Coach Mike.
Yup. And again, katulad nga palagi natin sinasabi, ang basketball, offense at defense yan. Kung hindi ka makapaglaro sa isang side ng floor, you have to be able to do the other. No? If you can't shoot, at least prevent them from scoring.
There's a lot of pretty good passes to Atabay down low, pero hindi niya lang nako-convert. As is now here, nandun sa 3-point line, ang layo as Chavez. Ito na naman yung pasa, pero pinasa ulit dito kay Casajeros. Chavez able to taps it to Opiso. Pero tinawagan ng foul doon. I think that will go on Pasha. No, that's on Christian Bernardo.
Seen earlier that Coach Castro was getting ready to pull out Chavez, but immediately on that hop, and especially with this contribution to the offensive tip, allowing this free throw opportunity for Opiso, he says, no, we'll keep him.
Binalik na ito si Troy Malilin para dito sa kay Christian Bernardo. Narinig natin, nagsasorry sa kanyang coach. Opiso. Yes, sir. At tatawag muna tayo ng timeout with 3 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. Lamang pa rin po ang XentroMall Golden Coolers, 33-31. Magbabalik po tayo sa Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2. Nandito pa rin po tayo sa Marikina Sports Center. At kung wala man kayo rito sa venue natin, pwede kayong manood sa ating mga social media accounts, sa ating Facebook at YouTube, Ballout Sports PH. Like nyo na rin ang aming Instagram at ang ating TikTok. Siyempre, may nanonood akong kakilala ngayon sa ating live streaming. Ang mag-asawang fan din ng basketball, Joey May Atienza. At saka itong si Christian Leo Atienza. Classmate natin yun sa ating broadcasting academy.
Christian Leo Atienza, how can we forget him?
Baka magalit misis ko, binabati ko siya. Hello, mami.
Yun. Luto mo na yung adobo mamaya.
Oo, gutom na ako. As XentroMall was able to shoot that ball, eto naman, ang Marikina, dun ulit sa corner play na yon. Nagsisimula ang kanilang play.
Wow.
And Felipe Chavez.
Just simple cut and replace on that corner feed if you've got the post on the corner. Ganda ng movement na yun.
Was that the first 2 points ni Felipe Chavez, coach? I think so, no?
No. I think meron na siya kanina. I think he's already got, 6 points in the game, if I'm not mistaken.
As Atabay once again was able to block that shot ng XentroMall Golden Coolers. Grabing depensa.
Yeah, Felipe Chavez, that's his that's his 4th point already, 2nd field goal. The other one was the hop step. But if you just joined us, bakit kanina lamang yung Rizal, ngayon lamang na ang Centro? It's really just the bench points just coming in para dito sa XentroMall. 23 bench points versus that of 12 only para sa Marikina Shoelanders. And so, the bench really just making it possible for the XentroMall team.
And now Malilin against Opiso. With a fadeaway. It's good para rito kay Troy Malilin.
Yeah, that's what made Troy Malilim one of the top guns in the NCAA. And I guess that range shot's really still with him as it brings him into this team.
Babawi sana. Good tap there by Pasha. Will that count? Pero nagmintes. But the referee says foul muna dito kay Atabay. And Edgar Charcos from the... Sa perpetual itong si Charcos, diba?
I think, yeah.
Dating UE, lumipat ng perpetual. Will shoot 2 free throws after that attempt. First throw is no good para rito kay Charcos.
Well, the bench of XentroMall led by Jeric Pido, Isaiah Banal, and Michael Are really accounting for 16 of those 20-plus points from the bench.
Second free throw is good para kay Charcos. Hindi pa rin talaga tumitigil sa pagpresong parehong team na to. Coach Mike, mamaya tignan natin if it will take toll on them.
Right, exactly.
On the 3rd and 4th quarter. As we see, Casajeros, Castro, Atabay, doon naman sa kabilang corner nagsimula ang play nila. Kanina doon, di effective eh. Tignan natin kung anong mangyayari dito sa kabila.
Oh, Jordan Rios trying to get that one.
Si Rios,
good
Chavez with 5 seconds to shoot. Chavez going all the way, nabitawan ng bola!
Ooh.
That will count if he made it. Eto na, tumatakbo naman si
Oh,
Aquino.
good block right there.
Casajeros able to block that and
Boy.
Kyle Tolentino.
Yeah, Charcos caught holding on to the arm of Kyle Tolentino.
Grabe ang laban nito, coach. 38 to 33. 5 po ang kalamangan nitong XentroMall. Again, it is a battle of division leaders. Para sa ating format, yung mga division leaders po ang mag-a-advance na agad sa
Finals. The division finals.
Yeah.
Right.
And 4 teams na sumunod ay will battle for
Quarterfinals in the semis.
Kaya mahalaga na makuha ang number 1 spot sa parehong kupunan. Matalo man dito ang isa sa kanila, at least on their division, they will win and will stay on top.
Troy wants an ISO.
Marikina Shoelanders tumatakbo na naman. Pinakungunahan ni Tong! Si Felipe Chavez!
Wow! And just the bench of Marikina Shoelanders loving that move by Felipe.
Sinausaw pa ron.
And he played both ends here, defending against Charcos.
Cal Tolentino naman with the looper. Wala muna ron as Troy Malilin gets that rebound. Isa lang ang kalamangan, under a minute remaining, 48 seconds to be exact. Malilin, wala pa rin doon as Atabay gets another rebound. Cal Tolentino tumatakbo, 40 seconds remaining. Sabi niya, saglit lang. Are they gonna go for 2 for 1?
No,
I think yes.
I don't think they don't have the 2 for 1 anymore. I don't think Kyle wanted that 2 for 1.
Gusto niya, siguradong makalamang as
that's a foul.
Pasha. Bailout foul. 6 seconds remaining na lang sa ating shot clock.
I'm not sure if they wanted a switch on that play. It could have been a hedge though.
Penalty pa naman.
Yeah. Not sure if they wanted that switch because obviously Felipe Chavez is gonna blow by Pasha if they made that switch. I guess what they really wanted to do was just to have him hedge and have Jordan recover on the other end.
Timeout muna po tayo. Umatika pong laban dito sa Marikina Sports Center. Babalik po.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
Mga Repapis, may exciting game ako para sa inyo. Ito ang
As we see freshest faces in our crowd here sa Marikina Sports Center. Kung gusto nyo makakita ng gwapo at maganda, tara na rito sa Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2.
3-point shooting not really going the way of Marikina Shoelanders, Nico.
Biglang segue, no?
2 out of 16, only 12% for the Shoelanders, and just 3 out of 8 for XentroMall. But really, it's the better shooting percentage of XentroMall that's getting them in this game. They're getting lesser attempts by 10, but they're converting better than Marikina Shoelanders.
Sabi nga, mas marami ka attempt, the more chances of
Winning, right.
Ayun, that first attempt, speaking of kay Chavez, mintis doon para makatay sa ball game na ito. Here's another chance for Chavez. It's good.
And just to show the equality of talent that we have, no players in double digits right now.
Balanced basketball ang napapanood natin. Capobres. Apakasikip ng pasa, but Edgar Charcos was able to get that basketball. Pinasa ni Troy Malilin. 10 seconds remaining sa ating game clock para sa ating first half. Felipe Chavez against Capobres. Chavez going all the way. Wala, 1 second to shoot.
Oh! Wow!
Opiso able to beat the buzzer.
And
para makuha ang kalamangan.
yeah, and just the presence of mind of Ares to just kick it out, knowing that there's enough time for them to hoist up a 3 from that corner. Wow.
And officially, they counted that basketball. Ilang beses na lang hinahanap si Opiso on that corner. And at the end of the half, 41-40, lumamang na po ang Marikina Shoelanders laban dito sa XentroMall Golden Coolers. Marami pang basketball ating matutunghayan dito lang sa Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2.
And you're still tuned in to Ballout Sports Season 2 Founders Cup. And after the first 2 quarters of action, Marikina Shoelanders with the slim lead at 41-40 over the CentroMall Golden Coolers. At ngayon, kasama natin from CentroMall Coach Dexter Rosales and from Marikina Kyle Tolentino. Unahin ko na si Coach Dex. Coach Dex, at the start of the ball game, sinabi ni Coach Jonathan Banal that this game will go down the wire, magiging dikdikan dahil nga both teams are the leaders in their respective divisions. Sa tingin mo, ano ang kailangang adjustments na gawin ninyo for CentroMall to really pull away in this ball game?
I think, kung mapapansin nyo, slow start kami, no? But basketball is a game of adjustment. So, we're down by 1. We stick lang sa system namin. Then, yung defense lang talaga yung aanuhin namin. And yung offense namin, i-adjust pa namin.
So do you expect ba na mas tatakbuhan kayo ng Marikina given that they have a high disadvantage?
Oo. Yung kalaban namin mabibilis pero I think yung second group namin and third group ready din naman sila para sumabay doon sa takbuhan ng kalaban.
Okay, dito naman tayo kay Kyle. Kyle, as predicted, the game is tight, dikdikan. What do you think? What do you think are the necessary adjustments that you have to make in the second half to be able to get the win?
Siguro yung ano lang namin, yung defense namin. Kailangan namin yung rotation ng defense namin. Tsaka yung mga fouls namin, kailangan siguro namin yung limit. Ayun.
Sa tingin mo, anong masasabi mo kung saan kayo nahihirapan against CentroMall so far?
Yun nga, sa mga outside shooting nila. And kaming second half siguro makapag-adjust naman kami sa defense namin.
Again, there you have it from CentroMall Coach Dexter Rosales and from Marikina Kyle Tolentino. Wag po kayong aalis, magbabalik po ang Ballout Sports Season 2 Founders Cup after this break.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
Cup ngayon naman po. Kasama natin the team owner of the Iloilo United Royals, Mr. JJ Javellosa. Sir, how are you and how are you enjoying the game so far?
Good evening. Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Napadaan lang ako dito sa Ballout and na-notice ko magandang liga para sa mga aspiring basketball players.
So I understand, sir, you're in the middle also of putting your team together. Ano expectations mo? Do you expect na you'll see the same kind of intensity na nakikita mo ngayon sa mga bubuo ng iyong team in the other leagues, MPBL?
Nakita ko maganda yung intensity ng mga bata. Napakabilis. Sabi ko, sana masustain nila kasi full court press all the way. Sana kapagod.
Ayan, sir, bago kita pakawalan, baka may gusto kang i-shout out lalo na sa mga kababayan mo sa Iloilo.
Mga Ilonggo, kung sino na Ilonggo sa inyo, at saka mga taga Iloilo, babalik ang Iloilo sa MPBL. And magkilit-anay kita tanan. Salamat.
Ayan, thank you again, Iloilo United Royals. Team owner, Mr. JJ Javellosa. Wag po kayong aalas, magbabalik po ang Ballout Sports Season 2 Founders Cup. Diyan lang kayo.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
Ballout, whoops, challenge. Ballout, whoops. Tayo naman. Ballout, whoops, challenge.
May exciting game ako para sa inyo. Ito ang Go for Gold Scratch Cards. Pwedeng manalo na hanggang 1,000,000 piso. Bawat kiss-kiss, matutulungan mo ang mga atletang Pilipino. Available at all Lotto outlets and resellers nationwide.
Itaas ang pride ng bansa habang nag-e-enjoy. Bili na ng Go for Gold Scratch Cards. Go for Gold, produkto ng Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. Tanging may edad 18 pataas lamang ang maaaring bumili at maglaro ng Go for Gold Scratch Cards. Keep it fun. Game responsibly.
Shout out Ballout. Please like and follow their social media channel. This is Kuya Jorbert. Shout out Ballout.
Shout out, Ball Out! At iniimbitahan ko po kayong i-like and subscribe and follow their social media, Ball Out Sports. At mabuhay po kayo. This is Jeffrey Tam. Shout out, Ball Out!
Ball Out.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
We are back here at Marikina Sports Center at we have a jam-packed crowd here. Mga taga Marikina to, malamang sa malamang dahil Marikina Shoelanders ang naglalaro on their home court At sa mga hindi naman nakakapanood ng live dito sa mismong venue, Ballout Sports PH po sa ating Facebook at YouTube. Live stream po kami dyan. At ilike nyo na rin aming Instagram at TikTok na paborito ni Coach Mike Perez, Ballout Sports PH. Once again, Nico Wahe pa rin po ang inyong mga kasama. Together with Coach Mike Perez. As Marikina Shoelanders steals that ball para gawing 3 ang kanilang kalamangan. Coach Mike, analyzing that first half, back and forth ang kalamangan natin. But Marikina Shoelanders able to find ways para makuha ang kalamangan dito nga sa XentroMall Golden Coolers.
Well, itong Centro Golden Mall Coolers, Rizal Coolers actually got lesser shot attempts versus the Marikina Shoelanders, but they were more efficient in terms of converting them into points, shooting 45% versus the 30% that of Marikina Shoelanders. Now, what really got them back in the game is yung bench points. It's 25 points that they got out of from their roster on the bench versus 19 only para dito sa Marikina. But what really spelled their run getting stopped and giving that lead back to Marikina is their turnovers. They've been forced to 10 turnovers versus that only of 2 para sa Marikina Shoelanders, and those points they turned into those turnovers rather they turned to points, 6 points in favor of Marikina Shoelanders.
As XentroMall Golden Coolers nagmintis doon sa tirang yon mula sa labas. Maraming salamat for that wonderful analysis, Coach Mike Perez. Dikit pa rin naman ang ating laban, 43-42 as we start our third quarter as Opiso misses that 3-point attempt. Kanina si Opiso gets a buzzer beater bago ang matapos ang first half. Pero doon, tatawagan muna ng offensive foul laban dito sa XentroMall.
Ganun here, kita natin ang bilis kagad ng energy na pinapakita nitong Marikina Shoelanders rather over Rizal XentroMall. And they gotta be able to counter that if they wanna win this one. It's still a close game, 43-42.
Eloy Tan, pass to Adabay. Looking for Sajeros. Fakes. Katabay offering a pick pero hindi ginamit. And Caseros misses that floater. Napahiga pa. Ito naman, si Malilin, hinahanap si Tibayan sa poste. Ay, si Fuentes. As they miss another shot. At tumatakbo na nga itong Marikina. Pero mukhang may naramdaman doon. Itong si Eloy Tan. Sayang, open lane. Walang bantay. Hindi na ipasok. Medyo tinatapik-tapik ni Eloy ang kanyang mga binti, Coach Mike.
Yeah, and Eloy Tan hasn't really gotten himself going right now. He's only got 2 points, but the good thing is he's able to come up with 5 rebounds. In the previous game, he was 14, 3, and 4. And shot 6 out of 9 from the field, so maybe he's just starting to heat up finally to get that rhythm back.
Feeling ko nararamdaman na yung epekto ng whole game press, whole first half press nito si Eloy Tan. Ito na, pumapadyak-padyak na siya.
And
as they fish a foul there, itong XentroMall Golden Coolers, si Malilin nasa linya para sa dalawang free throw.
And Eloy Tan's got his 2 hands on his knees.
Masakit na.
Probably some case of cramps here on the thighs of the sweet shooting Eloy Tan. Normally very efficient from outside the 3-point area.
As Malilin will have his second free throw. Bakbakan agad sa ilalim para sa rebound, but Malilin, sabi niya, hindi niya na kailangan niya.
But he's way below his numbers for this game. He's only got, 4 points in this match to go with 5 rebounds and 2 assists. A far cry from the 13-10-3 numbers from their last game against M7.
Coach, kumbaga, partida pa ba yun para sa Marikina? Lamang, isa lang lamang nitong XentroMall Golden Coolers.
No, I
They
don't.
can get anything from Troy Malilin. Medyo magandang depensa rin ng Marikina sa kanya.
That's right. It's not really just, him missing from outside. It's really just the defense.
Oh! Troy Malilin able to find Fuentes underneath. Napakagad doon ang depensa nitong Marikina. Hindi naman sinasadya, Coach.
Well, and this guy, King Rodney Fuentes, really got really good potential, though. I understand he's played with a lot of commercial teams, I believe, also including in the MPBL, probably for Rizal. And so far, he's been steady for Coach Jonathan Banal here in this game.
At syempre, bago pa tayo magpatuloy, magpasalamat muna tayo sa ating mga sponsor. Syempre, itong asa na ba ang listahan? Ito, Cocogen Insurance, MDC Sports, Kalos PH Sportswear, Motolite, Chachaco, Details Avenue, Snazzy Hair, LNJ Spa, at syempre, Pepet Homes.
Just love how they set up that press break, trying to get a diagonal on the ball side and trying to flash the other middle guy on the weak side wing.
As Felipe Chavez is back in the game, minamama ng kanyang mga defender, but Adabay able to find Jonicio underneath, pero mintis doon. Maghanap siya ng foul. Charcos, diretso, but
what a block.
Atabay! What a block by Atabay! Tatakbo na ito si Casajeros. Nakita si Chavez. Drop pass to Casajeros, but there's a foul there. Wala sa XentroMall.
Yeah, unselfish play there by Felipe Chavez. The pass was too tight inside, pero trying to look for that open man is a trait that you love your players to have.
Mali rin yung take-off din kasi ni Felipe Chavez, kaya kailangan niyang ipasa na. Short siya for a reverse. Masyadong maaga siya nag-take off.
Some coaches would tell players now, once that ball's in the front court and it's open court basketball,
sure it.
You have to run wide, meaning you have to go to the corners, you go to the three spot, so that it spreads the defense, so that if that defense closes out on you long, you can go back inside and do a backdoor. So that's, I guess, mas open yung spot na yun for you to try and get a layup shot.
As Caseros ties the game at 44 with 6 minutes and 16 seconds remaining. Walang bumibitaw sa parehong koponan na ito.
Parehong nakapress.
Oo nga, wala talagang bitawan, Coach. Yeah. Ang sumuko, talo.
And ang panalo sa mga ganito, normally yung fans, because they give them all their energy and fans just love seeing that. That's a foul right there.
Si Felipe Chavez nahuli, humahawak rito kay Edgar Charcos.
Well, he knew that screen was coming on the other end of the floor, and he just anticipated that and tried to prevent Charcos from going to that open spot.
Capobres inbounding the ball to Troy Malilin.
Oh, that's another foul right there.
Foul.
Referee's calling it really tight now. Even off ball, they're looking at the off ball action here.
Dito naman kay Robin.
And I guess that's rightfully so. Our officials want to keep this game in check, especially with these two caliber teams going at it.
And eto, pwede itong i-take advantage ng XentroMall Golden Coolers Rizal early in the game. 5 minutes and 58 seconds remaining. Penalty na itong Marikina Shoelanders. Pwede ang gamitin, Coach Mike. Capobres sinks the first one. And here's the second coming. Good pa rin para rito kay Capobres. Steady rin to si Capobres, Coach Mike.
Yeah, both teams actually shooting roughly about 60% from the free throw line. And almost splitting every charity right there. Rare 2 out of 2 there.
Ito naman si Chavez against Edgar Charcos. What a matchup we're having here sa dalawang point guard na ito. Ito, bakbaka naman sa ilalim. Ang pinakita, pero mintes. Tatakbo na itong XentroMall Rizal. Rios. Hinahanap itong si Tibayan sa ilalim. 10 seconds to shoot para rito sa XentroMall. Si Fuentes pala yung nasa ilalim. As Jonicio will get that steal. Fake pass. Wala doon. Mataas ang board. Fuentes gets the ball at ito si Rios. Sasalubungin ni Chavez. Battle up in the air. Was that a block from Felipe Chavez?
Yep. And Felipe Chavez not giving anything at all free for Jordan Rios.
Tolentino almost. Pero niluwa doon. Takbuhan na naman ang laro natin. Malilin. Bumangga rito. Nakita si Adrian Charcos at the corner. Charcos sayang. Na traveling lang.
Oh, and Charcos didn't like that call. He felt he did a jump stop.
Nanginayang siya doon kasi open yung cut doon sa gitna.
Yeah, that's what exactly Charcos was saying. That was a jump stop. How can that be a travel?
Na-warningan na nga itong si Edgar Charcos for resentment to a call.
Sayang din yung cut ni Jordan Rios doon because he knew there was going to be a stop on that short corner. So he filled that other end waiting for that pass from Charcos.
At yun na rare na makakuha ka ng ganong kadaling tira sa laban nito, Coach. Chavez. Picked by Arenal. Chavez decides to take a swing.
Well, Felipe Chavez knew that switch was coming. And as soon as he saw that switch come in, he knew that the big Agob was not going to close out on him on that 3 attempt, but this time tinawagan siya ng foul on the other end. Sayang lang.
Lamang na rito ang Marikina ng 3. Hindi. Salam pala. 46-45.
I think it's Ray De La Rosa now coming in, the former San Beda Red Cub and JRU Heavy Bomber coming from the family of De La Rosa, the younger brother of Rome. And this De La Rosa basketball family just coming up with all these really good players. Rice known to be shooting the lights out too.
As Charcos misses on that first throw.
You know, two things that you get from younger players coming out of a basketball family. One, it really just goes to show you that, you know, basketball once in the genes of the family, you can't take it out. Automatic nandun yun eh. The second thing that you get out of it is that you're getting old because you're watching the younger generations play now, right? I don't want to speak for Farley.
Susundot ko sana ako na alam mong ginagawa mo sa basketball.
I don't want to speak for Farley and Noy.
Yari tayo niyan.
Alay tayo dyan.
As Marikina will have a shot here para mas mapalaki ang isang kalamangan dito sa third quarter. Dalawang pipik. Sinong pipiliin? Ni Chavez. Kay Arenal pumunta. Almost a steal there by CentroMall with 6 seconds to shoot. Felipe Chavez drop pass to Jonicio.
You're just amazed by those last moment dishes by Felipe Chavez. Getting a defense to commit and finding an open teammate on the other end.
Kapag ikaw ang teammate nitong si Felipe Chavez, you have to be ready for that emergency passes ni Chavez. As Gob misses widely on that shot. Ito na naman si Chavez. Tumatakbo pero sana ang titira.
And Chavez just waking up this Marikina nation here in their home floor.
Natapik na naman itong si Chavez. Going for that defense. Laban rito kay Pido. Nag-iingay na ang ating crowd. Pido with 10 seconds to shoot. Tibayan.
Oh,
what
nice
a pass
feed.
to Gob.
Nice feed and good cut by Job for that mini high-low action there.
Ito na nga yung sinasabi nating manangkanak ang madaling tira sa laban na ito. Kanina hindi nag-success. Ngayon, Gob was able to shoot that ball easily. Ito naman si Chavez. Nakita si Arenal. Papasa ulit kay Chavez. Going for the looper. Bintis doon. Tatakbo na to. Si Pido going for that ball. Wala doon.
No fouls called there as Kyle just went vertical on that defense.
Marikina naman, Junicio Pepeke. Tibayan na nagbabantay. A steal once again by Pido. Nakita all the way itong si Arebo.
Rushed it.
Ang laking mintis nun.
Yeah.
Lalo't naghahabol.
Yeah, definitely rushed that one.
Yung mga ganong kadadaling tira, minsan pagsisisihan mo yan sa dulo. Chavez. Naghahanap ng foul doon mula kay Gob.
Got 5
6
seconds to
seconds
shoot.
to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robin fires from the tree. Wala muna. XentroMall. Get that stop. Tumatakbo itong si Pido. Nasa likod niya si Jonisha. Drop pass there. Dito kay Tibayan.
Wow, this game feeling like a 3x3 game.
Ang bilis.
Energy's just really up. It's like a basketball game on steroids right now.
Ito, babawi ang Marikina. Isa na lang ang kanilang kalamangan with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. But there's a foul down low para rito sa XentroMall.
Well, Kyle Tolentino says, I gotta get back into this game. Gotta be in the spotlight again. I've been, playing behind the stellar action here by Felipe Chavez. Chavez gets the bench. Eloy Tyne comes in.
Tolentino only has 7 points in this game.
Yep, very silent 7 points. He was in it in the first quarter, and we thought he was going to explode, but right now he's really just timing it, pacing himself.
Wala pa rin siyang nasushoot from the outside. Kaya tignan natin. Malay mo, meron pang natitira para sa fourth quarter. May isang quarter pa tayo after this 1 minute and 27 seconds. Carl Tolentino, second throw, mintis pa ron. Nagkaroon pa ng lane violation. Mapupunta ang bola dito sa XentroMall. Golden Coolers, Rizal.
Yeah, like what we said earlier, Kyle's good for about 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists a game. That's way below his point production as an average. So expect him to be able to contribute.
Eloy Tan is back here. Binabaten si Are. Hinahanap ito si Pido. Tibayan. All the way for the layup. Dumadali ngayon ang bola. Ang opensa para rito sa XentroMall. Kyle Tolentino. Pinasa kay Junicio. Eloy Tan now calling a play. Eloy Tan decides to pull it off. It's good.
That's the Eloy Tan this Marikina crowd would want to see. Probably those short jumpers could get him in rhythm.
Eto na, walang kapagurang press ng Marikina. Pido with the ball. Naghanap ng papasan. Tibayan gets it. Eto na si De La Rosa. De La Rosa decides to fire anyway. Timaho with that rebound. Ilan na ba yung si De La Rosa, coach?
De La Rosa so far has got only 3 points across his name. I think on that made 3 earlier.
Still a non-factor here in our game. Arena libre sa taas. Wala pa rin. Battling for loose ball. Referee calling a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to.
Well, you can see players now a little bit exhausted with these rallies of back and forth between these two teams. And something's got to give in the end, especially in the fourth quarter.
Now, only 9 seconds remaining on our third quarter. Bola po ng Marikina. Are they gonna beat the buzzer again? Kanina si Opiso, narito pa rin siya sa ating laban ng third quarter. Eloy Tan trying to find his man. Eloy Tan with a fake, with a shot, off a looper!
Obviously, Eloy Tan wanting to get into the rhythm. Now he's got 4 of the last 4 points of Marikina heading into this fourth quarter, break into the fourth quarter.
2 consecutive buzzer beaters para rito sa Marikina Shoelanders for them to get this lead 56-52. We will be back for our last quarter.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons. Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance.
Ang Marikina Shoelanders, Miss Sean. Ma'am, sino ba ang favorite player na chinicheer mo sa Marikina?
Siyempre, si Kyle Tolentino at saka si Opiso.
So, ma'am, dikdikan ng labanan. Anong message mo para sa Marikina para makuha na nila yung panalo?
Para sa Marikina Shoelander, laban lang.
Ayan. Thank you, Ma'am Salvacion. Nico, Mike, back to you.
Maraming salamat, Tina Moralit, for that ball-out shoutout segment. Dito lang sa ating Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2. At ito na nga, final quarter ang ating matutunghayan sa laban ng Marikina Shoelanders at XentroMall Golden Coolers Rizal. Battle of Division Leaders. Once again, Nico Wahe, kasama pa rin Coach Mike Perez for our last game.
Well, familiar foes here, I guess. Ray De La Rosa being guarded by Kyle Tolentino.
Coach, after 3 quarters, dikit pa rin ang laban natin. Hindi pa rin bumibitaw ng press. May sapat pa bang enerhiya o lakas itong parehong team para sa ating huling quarter?
Yan ang magiging malaking test para dito sa dalawang teams na to. When you look at the bench points, 35 versus 25, still in favor of XentroMall. I guess that's been their source of strength heading into this game. And I guess shooting very well, much better on the field compared to Marikina. But almost 20 more attempts here for Marikina.
Astibayan, nagpambansang reverse doon. Naghahanap ng papasahan, nahirapan. Naku, nasira po ang ating istante. Hanggang ngayon, may enerhiya pa. Speaking of enerhiya, Coach, mukhang meron pa talaga.
Oo. Hindi ba yung stante yung sa mga nagtitinda?
Ano man tawag dyan, Coach?
Hindi ko alam.
Standy?
Standy. Wow.
Pag Tagalog,
We should ask Farley. What's the Tagalog word of
stante. O, standy. Eto na. Eloy Tan. Tatawid ba ang bola?
Oh, that's sayang.
Tinawagan ng 8 seconds
Oh, that's second
violation.
All right, that's good. That's good then. Ray De La Rosa able to rise up on Kyle Tolentino enough to stop him and commit that 8-second violation.
Anong pagod-pagod? No way, sabi ng XentroMall Golden Coolers.
But Marikina up by 2 points here.
Are. Oops!
Oh, violation.
Marikina hindi rin nagpapatalo. Able to get that basketball back sa kanilang court. Napakaganda ng mga labanan natin.
Yep.
First, second, third game talagang dikit at sa dulo na lang nagkakahiwalay. Lalo na itong laban na to. Biggest lead of the game. Parang 5 lang yata, Coach Mike.
Yeah, tsaka dito Nico, dito na magkakasubukan ng ng kondisyon, resistensya ika nga sa mga street ball natin. At sabi nga ng mga coaches natin, ang team na normally very good conditioning at the end of the quarter, yun ang madalas na nanalo.
Ayan lang, pare-pares tayong natulala. Wala na palang oras sa shot clock natin. Balik ang bola dito sa XentroMall. Going back doon sa sinasabi mo kanina, Coach Mike. Pag sa street ball yan, ice tubig lang, sapat na.
Oo, correct.
Pido, wala doon. Hinahawakan ng kanyang paa. Mukhang nasaktan si Pido on that play as Tolentino able to find a piece there. Pero nawala ang bola pa rin. As Are sumasayaw.
Rice gonna rise up to this.
You call it. You call it, Coach Mike.
And right, you don't give him that much space. The guy's known to make threes from the outside, and you got to be conscious to get to him.
As XentroMall steals the ball again and
5 points.
De La Rosa with a 5-point swing.
Yep, and just like that, Ray De La Rosa now, I guess, already got 10 points in this match.
Kumakagat pa rin ang press nitong XentroMall. Ito matatawid naman. Tolentino. Is this his first made shot? Wala.
Oh, missed right there.
Buti na lang nandun si Opiso to get that second chance opportunity at successful naman doon para sa Marikina. Ito, counter press para rito sa Marikina. Tumatakbo si Are. 59-58, lamang ng isa. Itong XentroMall Golden Coolers. 10 to shoot. Gob fires from the tree. Wala muna. As Timaho gets a rebound.
Yeah, and if you're Marikina, you're gonna live with that. 3-point attempt ni Gob, okay lang yan. We'll play the percentages.
Tolentino, naghahanap pa rin ng volume shot dito. Eloy Tan, mintis pa rin. Pareho sila ni Eloy Tan, coach.
Yeah.
Ang malas na lang na pareho silang hindi kumukonekta sa labas, Coach Mike.
And right now, Marikina involving Gob every time on the two-man game, and that's the same thing that Centro is doing on the other end.
As Marikina gets a rebound, tumatakbo, Eloy Tan, binaba pa rito kayo, Piso!
And Eloy's just hobbling after that fast break.
Umahawak na rito kay Are.
Yeah, just running on fumes right now. And Are had the right thing in mind to try and tap the ball from behind, but Tolentino, rather Eloy Tan, able to make the right decisions.
Na pagod ang Eloy Tan. Makikita natin kung gaano kalalim ang paghinga. Tignan mo siya. Yuko na sa kanilang bench.
Yeah, and you see right there on your lower screen earlier, Kyle Tolentino holding on to his knees and talking to the coaching staff. You know, you just love players like that who are mataas na yung level ng nilalaro nila pero nakikinig pa rin sa kanilang mga coaches.
You love guys like that, Coach Mike.
Yep.
Ito na, balik si Felipe Chavez against Edgar Charcos. Sumasayaw pareho. Rios!
Oh, finally we get Rios on that dribble penetration.
Lamang na naman, another lead change sa gabing ito. XentroMall na naman ang may hawak ng kalamangan. 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. At Tabay offers a pick to Chavez. Robin, back to the Opiso. From the corner.
Opiso has shown us time and time again that corner's gonna be his spot. He can range it from there. An excellent setup there for Opiso.
Piso mula kay Opiso. As Troy Malilin, wala pa rin, hindi pa rin ganong kaganda ang pinapakita ni Troy Malilin sa laban na ito. Marikina Shoelanders calling and traveling there kay Capobres, but Capobres attempts that shot.
Excellent defense there by Marikina. Everybody was on their feet, getting into everybody's face, staying in front. Nobody attempting for steals.
63-61, Chavez. Pasa rito. At Tabay naman ang bola. Casajeros fires. Wala. All board. Who's foul rep? Another bailout foul para rito sa XentroMall. 3 seconds na lang, coach, on their shot clock ng Marikina. Nag-foul pa itong XentroMall.
You gotta watch out for Opiso going on the weak side corner here.
14 seconds to shoot para rito sa Marikina. Robin, balik dito kay Chavez. And Casajeros, Opiso at the post against Malilin. As Tabay, mid-range.
Yeah, that time around, Atabay, normally siya yung nasa poste. Ngayon, nag-switch yung roles. Si Opiso naman na nasa poste at siya naka-receive ng pass from top of the key.
Tatakbo ito si Capobres. Going all the way. Almost a clean block there. Pero sa baba raw, may tawag.
Boy, and you just love this back and forth between these two teams. Just making good account of themselves as the leading teams here.
(65-61). 4 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. Lamang po ang Marikina Shoelanders ng 4. But Capobres will try to bring this lead down. But unable doon sa kanyang first free throw.
Yeah, pero pag tinignan mo tong si Opiso at saka itong si Atabay, both of them really very imposing inside, not because of their size but because of their athletic ability to get to that spot before anyone else tries to go there and to be able to rise up and challenge shots. Right now, these guys have 6 blocks for Marikina against no blocks at all for XentroMall.
Hindi naman mahalaga, Coach, if you're gonna block that shot. Bonus na kung
Yeah, bonus
naabutan
na yun,
mo.
right.
Pero yung if you change
Right.
that shot, malaking bagay yon.
Sometimes, defense really is more psychological. You just see a guy there, hindi ka na masusupalpalin, pero pinag-iisip ka eh.
As Chavez misses from the distance, but there's a foul. Mananatili ang bola rito sa Marikina Shoelanders.
And you can tell that Felipe Chavez really licensed to shoot.
Medyo feeling ko kasi maliwalas na yung nakikita niya. Wala na siyang mask ngayon.
Right.
As we will call a timeout first with 4 minutes and 43 seconds remaining. Lamang po ng 3 ang Marikina Shoelanders. Magbabalik po kami.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motoline.
And we are back here at Marikina Sports Center. Marami-rami pa rin po ang nandito sa loob. Pero kung nandiyan kayo sa labas at gusto nyo pa rin manood, Ballout Sports PH po sa Facebook at sa YouTube. Meron din po kaming Instagram at TikTok. Once again, paborito ni Coach Mike. Pampa-relax lang sa laban na ito. Mainit eh. Carl Tolentino, pass to Opiso at the post. Laban dito ay Capobres. Opiso. Nakakita ng buwang pero hindi nakakuha ron. And Edgar Charcos, once again commanding his team. Pass to Capobres. And now Aquino for the three. Yes, sir!
Well, you know what? When you talk about Centromall, the wealth is distributed equally to everyone. Nobody with roughly about 4 more minutes remaining in the game. Nobody's in double digits in terms of points production. The close one that you have is Jonas Tabayan with 8.
Ganito kahigpit. And Cal Tolentino, hindi pa rin nakakapasok ng 3 sa laban na ito. Charcos, nakita si Malilin! For the dunk!
Oh, wow! And Chavez just let it go. I'm not gonna be part of any poster from Troy Malilin.
Ito, pampakalma muna. Ang ating courtside reporter, Tina Maralit. Ano yan? Ituloy na muna natin ang ating bakbakan. Opiso gets that ball.
Well, rattle-daxel action here, and Troy Malilin just exhausted after that rally for his team. Deadlocked at 67. No,
Tie
Kiniko.
ball game pa rin nga ang meron tayo sa laban na to. Edgar Charcos mag-isa sa gitna pero mintis doon. Yun yung sinasabi natin, you have to change the shot. Yun lang ang kailangan natin.
Right. Well, look, Ataway was nowhere near him when he took the shot. He took that floater because he didn't want to go in for a possible block.
Mabilis na report muna tayo mula kay Tina Maralit. Tina.
Yan, Nico, Mike, during the timeout, sinabi ni Marikina coach Rizal Castro sa kanyang mga players, guys, wag na nating pakawalan to. Don't be afraid to drive hard to the basket. Also, if you find Cal Tolentino open, give him the ball. That's it for now. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Tina Maralit. As we are back here sa mainit na labanan ng XentroMall Golden Coolers at the Marikina Shoelanders, 67 all with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Dikdikan pa rin po ang ating laban. Capobres with 12 seconds to shoot. Capobres against Cal Tolentino with a spin. Capobres! What a spin and what a shot by Capobres.
Well, Jordan Rios was actually asking for that post-up underneath. He had Felipe Chavez behind him, but Capobres says, nah, I'm gonna take this.
As we heard that last 2 minutes from our venue announcer, lamang na po ang XentroMall. Opiso, titira, yes sir! What a game we're having tonight!
Well, Opiso's just 20 points in this game to go with 6 rebounds. He's just been a steady guy here for Marikina Shoelanders. They were asking to waive off that timeout.
We have a tie ball game muna, 69 all. Magbabalik po kami, mainit-init pa ang laban na to.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Carlos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.
Ballout Hoops Challenge. Ballout Hoops.
Nagbabalik po tayo sa ating fourth quarter action. 1 minute and 48 seconds remaining sa larong ito. Tie ball game at 69. Bola po ng XentroMall. Golden Coolers Rizal. Mahigpit pa rin ang gandulo. Ang depensa ng parehong kupunan. Kapobres. So there's a foul there. Nitong si Opiso. Jason Opiso.
Yeah, and you know, Nico, we're talking about these two teams. Obviously very well coached, but we've got other teams as well watching this match and taking a really good look at the details of the game. And one of them being Coach Joseph Guion of Carlos PH. He knows that his team can battle out with any one of these two teams. So Coach Joseph Guion really making a good account of everything that's happening in this match, because this is really the game that everybody's looking forward to.
As Capobres attempts on that layup, pero may foul na itatawag dito sa Marikina Shoelanders. Kung ikaw nga naman ang coach ng ibang team at napapanood mo, ang sinabi natin kanina, almost a possibly a finals preview. Ayaw naman nila pumayag ng ganun, Coach Mike.
Yeah, kaya kanina when you asked me na ito yung possible na finals preview, I said, no, not if the other coaches think about it, because everybody's got a good chance. Nobody's gonna be dropped off. You have to go to the quarterfinals and the semifinals, and you know, if you're the team in the quarterfinals, bottom 4 ka, you got to the finals and eventually beat the number 1 team to battle it out with the number 1 team of the other division. That speaks a lot of your basketball program.
Ganon nga kaganda ang ating mga labanan dito sa ating Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2. As Capobres sinks that first one para makuha ang kalamangan para sa XentroMall Golden Coolers with 1 minute and 32 seconds remaining. 2 for 2. Para dito kay Capobres.
Right, and Nico, once we come back here para sa Marikina Shoelanders, expect that ball is gonna go through Kyle Tolentino.
Eto na. Nakawala!
Oh!
Itong si Felipe Chavez!
Felipe Chavez says, we don't need to wait for Kyle. I can take this by myself.
Mask off, pero points on para rito. Kay Felipe Chavez. As we can see him guarding Edgar Charcos with a pullback jumper. Mahuhulog ba? Wala! Nakakuha ng Marikina Shoelanders ang bola. Tie ball game pa rin. Under a minute remaining. Felipe Chavez, oh there's a foul on Edgar Charcos. Si Felipe Chavez nangunguna sa pagtimon para rito sa Marikina Shoelanders.
Yep, he's playing under, you know, the playing time of Kyle Tolentino and Eloy Tan, who Eloy is right now not available because of cramps, I guess. And Kyle Tolentino just not having that same contributions here, and Felipe Chavez really risen up to this situation.
Balik tayo sa laro. 50 seconds to shoot. And 9 seconds to shoot para rito sa Marikina, pero nagmintis doon si Felipe Chavez. 40 seconds na lang ang nalalabi sa ating oras. As Edgar Charcos calling Troy Malilin sa taas against Atabay. Malilin with the shot. Wala doon. Nasa Marikina ang bola. 25 seconds remaining.
Chavez looks at the clock. You gotta get this leather over to Kyle.
2-second differential sa ating game clock at shot clock. Felipe Chavez ang bola. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
He's trying to manage the clock
What
now.
is gonna do? Pick by Upiso. Chavez, 4 seconds to shoot. Chavez, nakawala! For the basket to give Marikina Shoelanders the lead. 72-71. Felipe Chavez.
Wow. Felipe Chavez, since he got that leather from the backcourt, wanted everybody, get out of my way. Let me create this. I know I can beat this defense. And boy, those hesitations, in and outs, brought everything until that last finish underneath. And boy, when you talk about the will of Felipe Chavez, literally 14 points in this match. And those 14 really came in when the game, they were looking for someone to lead them. And really just Felipe Chavez delivering here for Marikina Shoelanders.
He has options, coach.
Right.
Pero sabi niya, ako na ang kukuha nito. And you can see, ito nga coach ng Marikina Shoelanders, sinisignalan siya. Ikaw na dyan, Felipe Chavez. Ito nga with 4 seconds remaining,
Right.
73-71. Marikina po
Right.
ang lamang dito.
Prior to anything, kanina, in that courtside report, Coach Rizal Castro said, if you get to see Kyle Tolentino free, you gotta give it up to him. But Felipe Chavez had other things in mind. Saw that ball, went for it, basket. Second time down, able to get that stop. Second time down, finished it.
He was able to read that defense,
Right.
suffocating defense.
Right.
But last minute, medyo bumitaw ang depensa nitong XentroMall,
Yep.
Golden Coolers Rizal. And now, they have 4 seconds remaining para makatabla or to win this game. At least they have a chance, Coach Mike.
Yep. You gotta be mindful of Troy Malilin here, and Capobres even can make shots from the outside.
And you can hear the crowd. Si Charco sa mag-inbound. Hinahanap. Oh, what a steal by Felipe Chavez
Wow!
to secure this win para rito sa Marikina Shoelanders.
They immediately tried to get Troy Malilin on a backdoor alley-oop. But, boy, if there's any question here, who's the best player of the game, you'd be nuts not to say it's Felipe Chavez. All the last 3 possessions, it was Felipe Chavez. Twice on that basket and once on that deflected inbounds pass.
It was actually a good play para rito sa XentroMall. Free up na ron si Malilin, pero Felipe Chavez, may ibang gustong mangyari sa gabing ito. And he is our best player
Yep.
of the game.
Yep. And you know, the way that play was set up, it wasn't clear that Troy Malilin was going to be ending up with that alley-oop because he was posted on the ball side post. Normally, if you want to get that guy to an alley-oop, you'd have him on top of the key or on the top of the elbows. But really, what just misdirection there on that play by Coach Jonathan Banal. But really just got deflected there by that excellent defensive stop. And Felipe Chavez, there's no other guy that's willed this team for Marikina but Felipe.
Pero Coach Mike, grabe ang laban na to. On our third game, hindi natin alam ang gandulo kung sinong mananalo.
Right.
Pero pinaalalahanan tayo ni Felipe Chavez, who got the win himself, first team.
Yeah.
At siya nga ang ating best player of the game. At kasama siya ngayon ng ating courtside reporter na si Tina Maralit. Tina.
After an intense and grueling ball game, the Marikina Shoelanders outlasted the XentroMall Golden Coolers 75-71. At ngayon kasama natin ang ating top performer of the ball game, Felipe Chavez, who finished with 18 points and 5 rebounds. Felipe, kanina sinabi ni Coach Rizal at the start of the game, itong larong to, masusubukan talaga yung character ng mga players ng Marikina. Your reaction to this?
Kasi sabi sa amin ni Coach, itong game na to, mahalaga to kasi yung Team Rizal makakalaban namin sa MPBL na nitong season na to. Kaya kailangan matalo namin to para ma-develop pa yung mga kaalaman namin dito pagpasok namin sa MPBL.
Throughout the ball game, naging dikdikan ng laban, talagang dikit. Pero nung closing minutes ng fourth quarter, dun kayo nakahiwalay. Ano yung naging turning point ng laro para sa inyo?
Para sa amin, ina-enjoy lang namin yung game na yung kasi isang magandang sa amin yun, aral para sa aming Marikina Shoe Masters.
At bago kita pakawalan, may mga shoutouts ka ba?
Sinashoutout ko po si Mayor Chodoro, tapos yung boss ko sa LNJ, si Boss Lee, si Madam Joby, si Binangona, si Boss G-Boy, si Boss Ipo, saka yung mga sa Cherry 2, tapos yung family ko, family. Tsaka yung teammate ko, si Tan. Yun lang po.
And once again, our top performer of the game, Felipe Chavez of the Marikina Shoelanders. And that has been from here at courtside. This is Tina Maralit. Back to the panel.
Maraming salamat, Tina Maralit, kasamang best player of the game, Felipe Chavez, without the mask. And maraming salamat po for listening and watching us here at Cocogen Insurance Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2. Nanalo nga sa ating last game ang Marikina Shoelanders, pero hindi pa tapos ang ating laban. Bukas, meron pa at 4 p.m. maghaharap itong Antipolo Castronauts at ang University of Makati. At 5:30 p.m. sa second game, Game Changers Novaliches Warriors laban sa Magic 7 RPBY East Dental Clinic. At syempre, ang huling laban, AMA Online Education Kings laban dito sa Kalos PH, the third floor. Napakagandang mga laban. At syempre, kami nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood. Like and share lang po ang Ballout Sports PH. Once again, ako ang inyong kasama dito sa Marikina Sports Complex, kasama si Tina Maralit sa ating courtside at ang aming analyst na si Coach Mike Perez. Ako po si Nico Wahe na nagsasabing dito lang tayo manood sa Ballout Sports Founders Cup Season 2.
Cocogen Insurance and Ballout Sports would like to thank the following. Cocogen Insurance, 14BF, MDC, Kalos PH Sportswear, Chachago, L&J Spa to Go Home, Detail Avenue, Snazzy Hair, Motolite, and Pepetons.